Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me again, Kafuri FX. I am a full-time Forex trader, and like I had promised guys, today, as you can see, I have the lesson already displayed on the screen behind me. And today guys, we are going to look at, because look at my promise, after I get to 30,000 subscribers, I'll provide the lesson 3, but you guys are going too fast. Right now we are at 32.8, I guess, which is a good job. I'm not complaining. But like I said, today we'll be having our lesson 3, which is going to drop today. After I finish just giving you guys the lessons about Ichimoku Cloud, MACD means moving average, convergence, divergence, and then we also have RVI. RVI is relative vigor index. So these basically in Forex, they are indicators. And indicators in Forex are used to show us the most probable next direction of the market. Whether it is going to be a sell, whether it is going to be a buy, or the market will not be moving at all for you not to enter the market if you find a scenario like that. So now, as you can see behind my screen, I already have one of the indicators that are displayed there, and this is called Ichimoku Cloud. So I want you guys to follow through because I use the 3 of them at the same time. It is called Trading the Conference in Forex. Trading Conference is combining several, maybe let me call them strategies, to now come up with one strategy to help you to make a decision in the Forex market, either to buy or to sell. Okay, so follow me through. Make sure you have your pen and your notebook because you are going to learn a lot. And then this will be the last lesson. Lesson 3 will be the last lesson, because next, if you need any other lesson, advanced lesson, that will be on the different strategies, that is price action and so on and so on. Give me a call. There's a number in my pin somewhere here, upper comment section. And then again, there is a link to opening an account with our broker, which is FXPesa. The link is still pinned in the first comment, Apple. So now, if you need to reach me, you can text me on Telegram, okay? And then you can maybe shoot me a DM in my Instagram account, that is Kafuri FX, or you can call that number, which is pinned here. I'll pick. And if in case I find a missed call, I always call back, okay? So now, guys, I want us to get into the lesson because our time is not on our side. So that we keep moving. So if I can do a small recap on lesson 1, I told you guys what you need to start doing Forex. So we said, of course, you need a gadget. That is a smartphone. You can use a laptop. You can use a tablet. That's then, of course, this will be accompanied by internet connection, and then you can trade Forex anywhere. And then you need a platform which is MetaTrader 4, and then you need a trading account, which of course you open through our broker with the link that I've provided below. And then lastly, you need knowledge. Someone is calling me. And then lastly, you need knowledge. Knowledge is very important in the Forex market because if you start trading without knowledge, you might end up being at the risk of losing money. Okay, and I don't want people to lose money. I want people to make progress. I want people to make, however little it is, more to the profit, and you are getting it from the Forex market. That's why I've provided these 3 lessons and their basics. For this one that I'm going to teach today, you can use it alone without anything else. So I already have Ichimoku Cloud here. I'm going to display MACD and also RVI, and then we are going to discuss them one by one. And then lastly, I'm going to show you guys how to use it, how to use the 3 indicators at a go. Okay? So guys, today, the reason is I choose to use a screen because I want to also use my fingers, because if you point EV, someone will understand more better. And I also want this bigger view. I want you guys to feel like you're in a physical class. So if in case after the lesson you have any question, so there's a number I may provide in the pinned comment, the first comment. You can call me or you can send me a DM. So now let's get started. So now, if you want to launch these indicators, this software that I'm using, it is a website and it is called TradingView. This, as you can see here, you can find it from the Chrome, www.tradingview.com. You can search it and then you'll have it like this. So now, if you want to launch these indicators on your laptop, of course you need a laptop to use these indicators this way. Or you can also download TradingView from App Store or Play Store. So now the first indicator here, it is the Ichimoku Cloud. The second indicator here, it is the RVI, which is the relative vigor index, and then the last indicator here, it is the MACD, moving average convergence divergence. So this app, you can use it in a free mode. For me, I use it in a free mode. I don't see any reason for paying it because I've never lost money because of failing to pay for the website. So it is how you want it. There is a premium account and something, things of the sort, I'm not sure. So now, if you want to launch these indicators here, you are going to start with clicking here, indicators. And then you'll have a search bar which will come at the middle, then you search the indicator that you want to launch. And then you click on it. And then you go back to the chart, you'll find them like this. And you can launch 3 indicators at a go. Okay, this is what I was calling trading with confidence. So as you can see, the first one is Ichimoku. We start with the cloud. Okay, so the components of Ichimoku, the first one is the cloud. And then we have the green line. This is the green line here. Okay, and then we have the blue line. The blue line is known as the conversion line. And then we have the red line. So Ichimoku cloud is usually Japanese. This blue line and the red line and also the lagging span, the green line, usually have Japanese names, but that is not important. What is important is to understand the concept behind Ichimoku. And the concept behind Ichimoku is very simple. The first thing that you do, after you get into the chart like this one, you look at the position of the price in relation to the cloud. So the cloud is this one. This one, the one that looks like a river, this is the cloud. And then we have the lagging span, which is the green line, which is cutting through. Okay? And then we have the blue line, and then finally we have the red line. The blue line here, and then the red line. So after you have looked at the position of price in relation to the cloud, so it goes like this. So if you find price below the cloud, you look for sales. Okay? If you find price below the cloud, like at the moment now, you look for sales. The pair that I've displayed here is XAU USD, which is gold spot versus US dollar. So, and if you find the price above the cloud is here, the price is here, you look for buys. And when I mean by price is the current market price. As you can see, the current market price is 1702, and the last candlestick is at 1702, which is a buy candlestick. But you can see the position of the cloud is up, and then the position of the price is below the cloud. Okay, so right now you look for sales. Okay, and then when I look at the lagging span goes this way. When the lagging span is near the price, when the lagging span is near the price, we term that trend to be a weak trend. And then when the lagging span is away from the cloud like this at the moment here, we term that trend to be a strong trend, whether it is a buy trend or a sell trend. Like at the moment now, the price is below the cloud, so the trend that is going on now, it is a sell. So this sell trend that is going on now, it is a strong trend. Okay? So now this is how you get entries with Ichimoku. So now the entries are done by the conversion line, which is the blue line. So you say like this. So when the blue line crosses over the red line towards the upside, provided that the price is above the cloud, you go for buys. I repeat that. When the blue line crosses the red line towards the upside, provided that the price is above the cloud, you go for buys. And then the vice versa is this. Like at the moment now, this happened 29th September, which is about 4 days ago. So now, when the blue line crosses over the red line, towards the downside, provided that the price is below the cloud, you go for sales. Okay? But now, again, you can see Ichimoku is giving you entries, but it is very hard for Ichimoku to give you exit points. So what you do, you now have to employ RVI and MACD, which is very important. So when you look at RVI, you can see it has 2 lines, which are the 2 moving averages. We have the green moving average, which is here, and then you also have the red moving average, which is here. So the green line is the one that gives conversion, okay? And then we also have MACD, which is here below. So the components of MACD, we have the blue line, which is the conversion line, we have the red line, and then we also have these histograms right here. And then these 2 indicators have a neutral point, which is 0.00, 0.00. So now this will act like our cloud, like the way we talked about Ichimoku. So when you look at relative vigor index, you look at the position of these 2 moving averages in position with the neutral line. So if you find these 2 moving averages below the 0 point, you look for buys. The same as MACD. When you find these two moving averages below the neutral point, which is 0.00, you look for buys. And getting buys under relative vigor index, you say when the green line crosses over the red line towards the upside, provided that the two moving averages are below the neutral point, which is 0.00, you go for buys. Okay, as you can see, there's a certain relation at this point. So at this point, at Ichimoku, the blue line crossed over toward the downside, so you took your sell, and then again we had a crossing over of the green line of relative vigor index toward the downside, and then it was above 0.00, so you go for your sells. Right now, as you can see, relative vigor index has a conversion towards the upside, so this one is giving us buys, but Ichimoku has not given us buys. Okay, so that's why I was saying you need to use the three of them at a go. Okay, so now let's look at MACD. So MACD, when this blue line, the conversion line, crosses over the red line towards the upside, provided that these two moving averages are below the neutral point, you go for buys. And then these histograms usually show us how strong or weak the trend is. Like at the moment, if the red color shows us sells, and then the green color shows us buys. So when this color is dark, it means that that trend is strong. But if the color is faded, it means that that trend is weak or it is weakening. Okay? So with MACD, I've said the first point, when the blue line crosses over the conversion line, crosses over the red line towards the upside, provided that these two moving averages are below the neutral point, you go for your buys. Okay, let's say for example you have taken a buy at this moment, you'll move with it toward the upside, but then if it will cross over above the neutral point, you'll exit your buy and then you enter your sell. The same with relative vigor index. We have the green line, which is the conversion line, and then we have the red line, which is the conversion line. So when this green line makes a conversion, provided that you are below the neutral point, you go for your buys. Okay, like a good example is at this point. The first conversion was here, so you took your buy from this point, and then the market actually bought from this point, which is almost 1720 to 1740. That is almost 200 pips in gold. So after you took your buy from this point, you wait for this indicator, which is relative vigor index, to give you an exit point, which of course will be the next conversion of the green line crossing over toward the downside, provided that you are below the neutral point. Simple, right? So guys, those have been the indicators that I personally use to make money in Forex, which is Ichimoku cloud, moving average, convergence, divergence, that is MACD, and then lastly, relative vigor index. Basically, these indicators work with conversion, okay? What you need to do is master which moving average is doing the conversion, okay? For Ichimoku cloud, we say it's the blue line. For relative vigor index, we say it is the green line, and then for MACD, we say it is the blue line, okay? So now I'll give you the homework of going to learn more and more about them. Of course, I cannot give you the whole lesson within this short time frame because you also need several content. Of course, we are waiting for the house tour and other content. Huh? So now, lastly, I want to give an offer, and this offer goes this way. I've already provided you guys with the link to open an account, which is pinned in the comment section. So after you have opened your account, fund a minimum of $100 and above. $100 and above. Send me a screenshot on my Instagram account. Okay? You guys have a special group for you for a whole month. A whole month. Free signals for a whole month. 1 month. So make sure you fund $100 and above. I'm not taking $99, $100 and above. Okay? But provided that you have used the link that I've pinned here, that's the only way that you'll know that you have funded $100. So after you have done that, send me a screenshot on my Instagram account accompanied by your email address for me to follow up, and then I'll add you to a special group that will run for a whole month for free signals. So I'll give you guys 1 week to open accounts, and then we'll start trading on date 10th September, so that we can finish on next month, that is the 10th October. Okay, so thank you very much for the love and support. Consider subscribing. When we get to 40,000, I have a surprise for you that I'll not mention, but let's go to 40,000. I have another surprise for you at 40,000. And Yeah, thank you very much. So let us meet in the next video.